Would you rather start on top of the mountain, or would you rather be the one to climb it? First thing that just came to my mind, honestly, like a dreamer. You know, always just aspiring to do like things I wanted to do. First it started with sports. Then as I grew older, turned more into spiritual things, more things of service. Just trying to do anything I can with the time that I had. One of my first passions was basketball. Kobe Bryant was my idol growing up. Then that fell off, then I fell in love with football. And I just never had the time or money to pursue those things. Music was always one in the back of my mind. I remember like 5th grade, that's when I started writing my own music with friends. That would always be the first thing that comes to my mind, was music. Contracted COVID, I believe, while I was in court. And I was in the process of training to run a marathon. All of a sudden, COVID hit me. I couldn't even walk up the stairs without literally needing to collapse, feeling like I was going to die. I'll get through it, you know. Like, yeah, it's just a normal sickness. I'll be okay. I'm going to heal. Then as time went by, it wasn't getting better. It was getting worse. And I started getting real scared. Like, what the hell's happening? I'm never going to be the same. I literally couldn't sleep for like days. Like anytime I'd go to sleep, my heart would race. I would get internal shakes and tremors. And I was just at work and I was like, I gotta go. It's something ain't right. I couldn't breathe. I was feeling faint. The headaches was bad. So I went to the ER. You know, and they're like, yeah, everything's fine. Must be long COVID. Take a few more days off. Go back to work. And I couldn't walk around the house. I was a runner, so I was like, oh, let's try to keep exercising. I'll try to walk around the block. Same thing, just body shutting down, super heavy weight. Couldn't sleep, just everything. Excruciating migraines. I couldn't even go food shopping. I'd start halfway, and all of a sudden felt like my heart was literally stopping, like just squeezing. Like, I just can't explain it in my head. Everything just felt horrible, like my whole body was being attacked. My immune system was just attacking. I couldn't even remember my ATM pin. I didn't know what month it was when the doctor asked me. And I was at the point of just giving up. like I need my body to rest. So I was believing in that, like I need to rest. Like I need this time for my body to heal. I tried to go shopping one day. Because my mom and dad are elderly and I have to take them shopping. Not even halfway through, just a couple hours, my body just shut down. I couldn't do it. And I'm like, sorry guys, we gotta go. I just broke down in tears. And in a way, I felt like they didn't believe it. Work kept calling me. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I just can't. I need more time. And they called again. And I didn't answer. I'm like, shit, I can't. You know, what am I going to tell them? It's been so long now. What am I going to do? And I read this story on a Reddit thread of a former military veteran going through chronic fatigue syndrome, mast cell activating syndrome. And he said one of his trainers told him, what if I told you you can control your symptoms with your mind? It's just the tiniest bit of stress or effort I had to do, my whole body would just shut down and all those symptoms would come back. I figured out there it was in my head, but it wasn't. I knew my mind was very controlling of it, but the symptoms were also very real. And then I read this book, Man's Search for Meaning, and it's about a guy who was in Auschwitz. That was the worst possible conditions you can be in, and people still found spirituality and God through that. And he told the story about how everyone there is already sick and malnourished, and that every year around Christmas time, everyone would start dropping like flies because they would get depressed. So your mind is very controlling of your sickness, which is also very, very real. So you have to really, really, really fucking power through to work with any healing procedures you're going through. So the time I'm taking medicines, getting things to get better. But none of that's working. If your mind's giving up, your body's going to give up with it. Then all of a sudden, one day at Walmart, it was 1 year to the day to when I got arrested. And I see a guy, and this guy was my cellmate that night. And I haven't seen him since that day. And we're talking, he's like, hey man, I'm putting on a 5K race. Gonna have yoga, race, activities, rocking, jujitsu, all this. Please come. I'm like, hell yeah, this is exactly what I needed. So that motivated me to start running again.
And there's days it won't go away. I'll do the whole run and I'll still feel like shit at the end, but I still know I did it. And I'll feel better the next day knowing that I was able to do it and not give up.
Worked my way up to a 5K, go to the festival. I'm still not 100%, but I'm just pushing through. And then that race is over and the yoga thing's starting. But I see a lady get out of the car and start talking to him, and they start walking into the shop. And I'm like, wait a second, I know that girl. My mom's first cousin, Dominique, was a yoga teacher. And I walk in there and go up to her, and I'm like, hey, Dominique, I believe we're cousins. And I go to her class the next week, which happened to be her first class in months after she took a hiatus. She's like, wow, this is my first class back, and now you're here. And we both like inspired each other through that. So it was a very powerful movement. And I was going 4 days a week. And after about a month of going there, sweating every day, my COVID symptoms, everything was all like completely gone.
Eventually got used to working those 16-hour days. And then I added working out to it. Push through that. Now it's got this momentum. And keep it going. If you don't set a goal, you'll be spending the rest of your life running up and down the field without scoring any touchdowns. And now I'm just doing all this exercise. It's like I'm not scoring any touchdowns. I want to start adding, growing, start learning more, you know. Because now I'm pushing through with the body. My body's good. Now I gotta start growing my mind, pushing my mind. Start growing that with this big ass head. Keep that shit busy. I'm keeping my body busy because I don't want to keep my mind busy. That's what I'm thinking it is really. Because then I'm sitting alone and I'm alone with my mind. And I'm not pushing my mind because that work is harder. Keeping my mind busy and making that work. So I'm just pushing my body because I feel like that's easy and monotonous. It's like ABCs. Just running, doing the exercise, you just get in a meditative rhythm. It's easy to me. It's really the mind work, the inner work, that's the hard, that's the real work.
I'm exercising and doing things, but there was still an empty void there. Being a fireman was something I always wanted to do. It runs in the family. And then one day I got a text message about bad crimes going around town. There's a lack of police and also a lack of firemen. I was like, this is for me. Now's the time. This is what I can do. So I applied right there on my lunch break. My manager comes up to me. Hey, Sean, you hear the fire alarm go off. Don't worry. We're doing a fire drill today. Get the fuck out of here. There it is. And I contracted it again. And I felt it all coming back. I'm like, I can't stop now. And I'm there at the fire hall talking to guys. I'm in my first classes, literally just feeling depressed. But I'm still doing it. I know this will pass now. I know I'll get through it if I keep going.
Small victory. I'm not going to win this race. I'm not going to get a record time. I'm not going to top in the top speeds right now, but I don't care. It's my momentum. I'm on my time. And Father Time don't stop for no one.
I hope a few PRs were had.
Thank you for coming, brother. Let's go. Thank you. Keep going. Let's get it.
One more announcement regarding our award ceremony. If you have submitted anything for one of the 5K raffles,
Bam. Just hit me like a train. I couldn't fucking work for a whole week. Been in the hospital twice, called the ambulance at work. Because I thought I was good. I ran that 10K. And then it all just started hitting me. The vertigo at work, the dizziness, the machines made me dizzy. I just couldn't do it. The next day, even at home, it would get me. I would start to freak out. Just now, I almost wasn't able to do this. I started getting real sweaty, clammy. But I said, I have to fucking do it. I gotta live my life, dude. I'm not letting this shit stop me again. We're all here to learn these lessons and go through it and climb that mountain. people, oh, I had COVID, it was fine. But then you see this Olympic level athlete damn near dying and sick for months. What do you say to that, you know? In a way, I am still grateful in learning that you really do need to fucking take care of yourself and stay positive and just keep going, no matter what. Set a non-negotiable, just like breathing. You have to breathe. So wake up and say you have to do this. You have to start healing your body. You're either getting better or you're getting sicker. You have two options. It's love or fear. So you believe it. Not only believe that you can do it, no. My mom just was like, Sean, you can't just sit at home forever. You gotta do something. So I think it was eliminating that fear what got me through it. Because that fear is there. It's there to protect you. It's there to tell you when something's wrong. You just gotta listen to it. No one to not listen to it. People are giving up. They're taking their lives over it. Young people, younger than me. I just want to reach out to them and tell them, you can get through this. You really, really, really have to fight. Once I read those affirmations and stories of other people, it just clicked. You're okay. You will get through this. So I want to live my life, have a family, achieve my goals, and help everyone else achieve them too. They say don't work harder at your day job than you do your dreams. And I haven't really worked that hard at my dreams. These past 3 years, there hasn't been a break. So I start being more lucid now and slow down. Starting to have time to breathe now.
If you're still here, I'm glad that you are alive and breathing. I'm Andrew Stephen Obenrader, the director of this film and the artist behind Taller Than Thieves. And like Sean, I was once a high-performance athlete that suffered the devastating effects of SARS-CoV-2 and long COVID. I was once an athlete who was capable of pushing themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually beyond anything that they believed was possible. Until one day, I was no longer capable of walking this very block without collapsing. I spent years in physical, cognitive, ocular, vestibular, and speech therapies to relearn how to walk, talk, sing, and function in everyday life. And the worst part is that Sean and I are not alone. There are millions of people all around the world right now suffering from the long-term and devastating effects of this virus. So please, take care of yourselves, your loved ones, and your communities. Because we are all one infection away from our lives being drastically different than we've ever known. And for those of you who have stuck it out this far, we have a favor to ask of you. Alongside this film, we are running a fundraiser to help people like Sean in their pursuit of recovery, as well as to help fund research for the benefit of all. Any and all contributions are greatly appreciated. But if you do not have something to give, please share this film, because even though you may not, someone you know may, and it's going to take all of us. And thank you all for making the time to walk with me. This has been a long road, and while I am nowhere remotely close to the athlete that I once was, I am grateful to be here, breathing, and have the ability to continue walking forward. And with that, I hope that we can all continue walking together towards something beautiful for everyone, and towards a place where we can all make time to breathe.